What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and we've seen people get canceled for ridiculous reasons. Whether it's a controversial opinion or whether it's an opinion that's not even controversial, just simply doesn't align with the narrative that these weirdos on Twitter or the media wants you to believe. But now, what we're seeing with Kurt Russell is ridiculous. This is getting canceled for simply not stating your opinion, for believing that you should keep your controversial or political divisive opinions to yourself and not drive the customers away. For simply wanting to do that, he is evil because silence is violence in the new world order, evidently. Let's take a look at this article from Bounding Into Comics. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 star Kurt Russell attacked for opinion that actors should remain politically neutral. Imagine getting attacked for that. For simply saying, hey, I think that I'm just going to come in here and entertain you people. I don't think you need to know my politics. Imagine the cancel culture mob getting worked up over that. Imagine people attacking him over that. These people can't seem to get it through their minds that some people might not agree with everything that they think. These are the same people that were harassing Star Wars actor James Arnold Taylor, the same people that were going after Chris Pratt, the same people that have been attacking Gina Carano for fucking months. These same type of weirdos are now going after Kurt Russell for not sharing an opinion. Kurt Russell is the latest actor to come under fire for their political opinions, though in a surprising twist, the Thing and Guardians of the Galaxy star is not being attacked for his holding of any particular ideology, but for his opinion that actors should remain politically neutral. In the world of 2020, it seems like every social media post from a celebrity is an endorsement of a political movement, indeed. And that does drive people away, in all honesty. It really does. When you see people, so many MCU stars consistently tweeting out this stuff about their belief about whoever is in the White House at that moment, and if he is an ist or a phobe, talking about these different hashtags. It does get tiresome at times, for sure, and I understand that. I completely get and agree and respect where Kurt Russell is coming from, because these people are ultimately here to entertain us. The only reason these people are relevant is because they're pretending to be someone else. We don't give a fuck about your political opinion, Chris Evans. We care about you because you pretend to be Captain America. The same thing goes for any of these people. But whatever tact and neutrality such an actor may attempt to exercise in the political realm, folks looking to call them out will never be far behind. Such was the case with Kurt Russell, who found himself the target of an outrage mob following the publication of his recent interview with the New York Times in promotion for the Christmas Chronicles 2. During the interview, after being asked if he still stood behind his previous statements calling for actors to remain politically neutral, he said, "Totally. I've always been someone who felt we are court jesters. That's what we do. As far as I'm concerned, you should step away from saying anything so you can still be seen by the audience in any character." Yes, and that makes a lot of sense because now you have a situation where, take Pedro Pascal for instance. When you go out and do something so divisive as calling half the country, the people that support the president or may have voted for the president, literal fucking Nazis, it might be hard to support him when he's on the screen as the Mandalorian, though as we all know, who knows who's actually under the helmet at any given time. There's no reason entertainers can't learn just as much as anybody else about a subject, whatever it is. But I think that's what's sad about it, is they lose their status as a court jester. And I'm a court jester. That's what I was born to do. When his Christmas Chronicles 2 co-star Goldie Hawn playfully jabbed at Russell was not always funny, the actor replied, "A court jester isn't always funny," explaining how a jester is the only one who can walk into the castle and put the king down as long as he doesn't hit too close to home. And sharing how he thought his role and its dynamics to be a big important part of all cultures throughout history, and I'd like to see it stay in ours. The one thing I don't agree with the mainstream thought about is that just because we have a platform, we always have to use it. That is our choice, said Goldie Hawn, echoing Kurt Russell's statements. I'm surprised they didn't cancel her. But look at this backlash for this. This is what these people decided to say about a guy simply saying, "I don't think I should force my politics on you because I don't want to drive you away. I don't want you to see me play a character and immediately turned off by that. I don't want that to happen." For that, the man is being canceled. Universal basic income is the way, my God. Kurt Russell is saying this can only hurt his career. We got 250,000 dead Americans and rising. Shocking. I really expected the numbers to fall. Funny how that didn't happen. Trump is AWOL, staging a coup. Really makes Kurt Russell sound un-American to not have our back in this moment. Hide instead of the BS. But other stars are stepping up and helping. And that is the problem with these weirdos, with these lunatics, with these insane people. They think that if you disagree with them, you are the absolute enemy. You are the most evil person in the world. They can't comprehend how someone might think differently than them. And that is truly insane. And now, just because he's not saying anything, it means he's on the other side. You're either with me or you're against me. That is the ideology of these woke SJWs. Rebecca Metz, another blue check mark. Silence in the face of cruelty and injustice speaks volumes. There it is, boys. Silence is violence. Here you go. We're not stupid. We know you're human. And if I'm going to invest my money, time, and energy into adoring your work, I need to know where you stand as a human. There are a gazillion good actors out there. I will be hurt if you're a bad human, but I will move on to the next. Okay, bro. Okay. And then another blue check mark with hashtag Black Lives Matter. That's the least brave thing I've heard this year. He just made all of his characters he played weaker. Good job, wrinkly toolbox. And then you have this person. So actors shouldn't have morals. Gross. That is now the standard that these wackos have established, that you need to speak out. Silence is violence. You must use your platform and speak. But if you don't say what they want you to say, then you're canceled as well. You have to have the right opinion and you have to use it in the right way. Only then will the SJW crowd accept you until you do one thing that they don't align with. Then, of course, you're done once again. And he has always thought this way. This is back in 2015. Listen to this. Here's the thing. I'm just selling a movie. I never go out there to do publicity about anything other than the movie. I have my political point of view, of course. I'm an American. I'm entitled to it. But I don't like espousing it publicly. And then he did receive a lot of support, of course, because there are some sane people out there. It's not all these woke weirdos on Twitter with pronouns in their bios. You have Stephen Walton, shout out author Stephen Walton. As if I didn't already respect Kurt Russell as an actor, I also respect him as a man. Lorena Creole, smart man. Aurelian Pepe, he is correct. Young actors are killing their careers by being active in politics. If you annoy, say, a quarter of the consumer base, it could be the difference between a film or a TV show succeeding or failing. 100%. And then there's Mega Jetty 1. Now here's a guy who gets it. And like I talked about, we gave a couple of examples. Here's the Chris Pratt one. Chris Pratt earlier this year. His faith, combined with his own preference to remain politically neutral and private, has been a sticking point for many online, because if you don't say it, well, you must be a Trump supporter. And if you're a Trump supporter, you're the most evil thing that's ever existed to these people. Literally being equated by Pedro Pascal to Nazis, to the people. The villains of World War II are the same as a random Trump supporter with a MAGA hat to people like Pedro Pascal and some of the other weirdos that are attacking people like Chris Pratt and Gina Carano. And this has gotten to the point where it's insane. Like I said, we've seen people get canceled for ridiculously dumb things. Now we're to the point where you're getting canceled for saying nothing. You're getting canceled because you won't give your opinion. If you won't give your opinion, you're not helping out the collective. If you won't give your opinion, well, we have to just speculate on what you think, and we're going to assume that it's the worst of the worst, and that might be that you support Trump. This is all nonsense. All regular people can see this, and it continues to happen. It needs to be called out by normal people like us so we can show people, we can support these people that are out there doing the right thing, that you are not alone, that woke Twitter mobs is not reality. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below, as well as your thoughts about what Kurt Russell says. Do you support him not spreading his political ideology? Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.